So, impermanent loss. Do you know what that means? And even if you do know what that means, do you fully understand how it is calculated and how to determine if you suffered any impermanent loss or not? Well, in this video, I'm going to walk you through some of the impermanent loss that I've had over this past week and show you the exact calculations to how you can figure it out. One way to think about impermanent loss is actually thinking of it like opportunity cost. So impermanent loss would be the difference between what you could have made if you kept your coins instead of locking them up into a liquidity pool. But just because you suffered some impermanent loss does not mean that you're actually at a loss. What I'm about to show you right now, you can see that I'm actually up quite a bit over the week, but even being up, I still had some impermanent loss. So 1 week ago, almost exactly to the hour, 7 days ago, you can see right here, I added $500 worth of RON and $500 worth of USDC into liquidity pool. And as you can see right now, that $1,000 has now turned into 1,129. And at the same time, it has farmed 7.4 RON. So one thing to understand about a liquidity pool is that the two tokens that you put in always stays at a balance of 50-50. So in this case with RON USDC, as the RON value goes up, obviously USDC doesn't go up in value because that's what it's being compared to. So as the RON value goes up, the pool is actually selling off a little bit of that RON back into USDC. So if I look over here at the analytics side, you can see this pool right here now has $564 of USDC and 216 worth of RON, where when I added it in a week ago, it was actually 242 RON and $500 in USDC. So let's look at what the impermanent loss is. First, let's take a look at what I have right now. So right now in the LP, I have $1,130 and I have farmed 7.5 RON. Another thing to note real quick, this is the RON price chart, and over the past week, it has gone up 14.7%. So let's put this. RON is up 14.7%. Let's see what my 7.5 RON equals. About $20.20, but we'll just call it $20. So if I do that math, my total right now is $1,150, which is up 150 from where I put it in. So now let's look at what would have happened basically had I not staked this and just held the $500 worth of RON and the $500 USDC. So again, we'll look at this. So I had put in 242.3 RON. So we're gonna look here, we're gonna go 242.3 RON. So that RON now would be 630, we'll call it $635. Now the $500 wouldn't have changed at all because I would have just had that in USDC. And if I add this up, I have 1,135. So from this right here, can you see where the impermanent loss is? The impermanent loss is comparing this number to this number. So had I not staked it, I would have an extra $5 here. That's the impermanent loss. But because of the staking rewards in the farming of RON that helped me make $20 more over that week, I'm at 150 instead of 135. So because of that farmed RON, it was better that I staked it rather than not staked it. Now, a lot of people hear impermanent loss and, be scared of it. Like, oh, I'm going to lose money. And some people who even understand impermanent loss, but haven't actually done some of the calculations themselves might think, oh, it's not worth it. Let me just hold the RON because the RON is pumping. But you can see, even with RON up 14.6% over a week, which is quite a big pump, I still made out $15 better by being in the pool than not being in the pool. And at this rate right here, like I said, 7 days, a little over 7 RON. That means every day I am earning, about 1 RON, which right now is sitting at $2.60. And that's just in this pool. I have another wallet where I'm in the RON and wrapped Ethereum pool where I'm earning some more. But for an allocation of around $1,000 to be making over $2.50 a day is a pretty good return. Now, these returns don't last forever. The more hype that this token gets, the more people who are going to be searching for how to stake it and how to farm it and how to earn it. In this APR right here that's showing 79% will go down over time, but at least going through this next bull run, the token price should go up as this percent return goes down. So if you want to learn exactly how to stake into this pool, maybe you haven't been on the Ronin chain at all, you haven't used Katana, you don't know how to bridge some crypto over onto Ronin, I made a video that walks you through that whole process. It's a lot easier than you think, but go ahead and check that video out. I'll leave it right up here in a few seconds. But thanks for watching. Hope this helped. I hope it helped you understand impermanent loss a little better and maybe put you at ease to not worry about it so much. Yeah, thanks.